Miss Emily.
Good
Did you
morning,
see?
Freddie.
Oh, hi, Miss Emily. Did you see it? Did you see it?
What is it?
Last night at my scout meeting, I won a leadership award.
Wow, I'm so proud of you, Freddie. Good job.
Thanks.
What exactly did you do to win this award?
Oh, well, all kinds of different things. During our meetings, I try to show an example to the younger kids about listening and being helpful.
Nice.
And then last weekend, we went on a camping trip, and I helped our leader lead a troop on a hike. So I had to look at the map and figure out where to go and all kinds of fun stuff.
Wow, well, I am very impressed, Freddie. It takes a lot of hard work to be a good leader and set a great example to others.
Yeah, thanks.
Good job. This actually really reminds me of what we're going to be learning about today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are you learning about today?
Well, I don't know if you remember, but yesterday we got a letter about what the mayor's favorite book is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so it got me thinking, most people know that a mayor is elected and that they help run the city and that there are other elected officials, but they don't really know exactly what they do or how they lead.
Yeah.
So after we got that question, I asked our friends Sophia and Zion if they could go talk to Mayor Robinson and find out.
Oh, great.
Yeah, let's go see if they sent us an email.
Yeah.
Look, Freddie, they did talk to Mayor Robinson.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, let's watch the video.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Emily and Freddie, this is Sophia Pimiento, and I'm here with the City of Douglasville's Mayor, Rochelle Robinson, to help answer all of your questions.
And I'm Zion Wolford Cooper. Thanks for having us, Mayor Robinson.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for having me. I am so excited to be here today with you two budding reporters. So let's get into it. Let's jump into it and have a great interview.
My first question is, what inspired you to be the mayor?
Wow, I wanted to help people. And so I served on the city council, and that's just one part of the pie. And so each ward makes up a piece of the pie wherever you live, but the mayor gets to look at the entire pie. So I wanted to have an aerial view and be more effective and help everyone in the city. So that's why I ran for mayor.
What is your educational background and what college did you attend?
I went to Youngstown State University in Youngstown, Ohio, and University of Maryland. And so Youngstown are the penguins and Maryland's terrapins, which is like a frog it's a turtle. So it's funny looking. But yeah, so that's my background. I went to the Army, National Guard. The Army paid for college. And so that's kind of, but I grew up in public school systems just like you all in Youngstown, Ohio. And so that's my background in colleges, Youngstown State University and University of Maryland.
Where did you conduct city business?
At City Hall. Okay, now do you all know where Gumbo's is located? Have you ever been to Gumbo's downtown? Have you been to Gabe's? Have you been to Hunter Park? There you go. So Hunter Park is around the corner from City Hall. It's on Church Street. And so we conduct business at City Hall, and across the street from City Hall is the conference center, and that's where we have our meetings. So I conduct business at City Hall. Come and visit me anytime. Where the water is splashing, it's like a big circle. There's a pond right there. That's where City Hall is located, downtown Douglasville.
Very cool. What kind of business do you do at meetings? Do you make laws?
Well, laws are at the state level, but at the city level, they're called ordinances and legislative things. So we do laws, but they're just applicable, or they just apply to the city of Douglasville. Like you can't have your dog barking at a certain time of the night. You have to put a muzzle on him. Let's see some other laws or ordinances in the city of Douglasville. Throwing trash, you can't throw trash down on the ground, those types of things. So we make laws in the city that apply to where you can drive, you can't speed and have your music real blaring. So if you go to the gas station with your parents and the music is real loud, you can call the police and they'll come and give them a ticket. So those are types of things that they do in the city of Douglasville.
Interesting. What do you do during council meetings?
We vote on certain things in the council meetings. For example, subdivisions. If someone wants to come and build subdivisions or put apartments somewhere, like we have these new townhomes that are going to be put up by Arbor Place Mall. And so developers will come into the council meeting and they'll say, can we put these townhomes right here? And we'll look at the plan and see the whole city and say, it's a little bit of land right there. We say yes, and we tell them how many to put so they won't be stacked on top of each other. So those are the types of things that someone will come to City Hall for, or they'll come and say, we want to open up a new restaurant, or we want to have a dance place or a gymnastics studio. So those are the types of things that we vote on at the city.
What can citizens talk about at the meetings?
They can talk about anything, as long as it refers to, or if it is germane to the city of Douglasville. Like someone can come in and say, we want more swings at Hunter Park, or we want to play soccer at Fowler Field, or let's see, another play, Jesse Davis Park, we're going to play football. So they'll come and ask us those types of things. So those are some of the things that we do at the city. And they can talk about that, or they can talk about anything. They can say, you forgot to pick my trash up last Tuesday. And I'll say, oh my gosh, let me talk to Public Works. Mr. Gregg, can we go out and pick their trash up? So those types of things. Anything you want to talk about. And there's a portion in the meeting at city that we have for city council meetings that you can come to the microphone. Even you can come, and it doesn't have to be an adult. And you can come and say, Miss Mayor and City Council, I'd like to know if you're going to bring a dog park. And we'll say, we're talking about that. So those types of things.
So you and the council try to help citizens, right?
Yes, ma'am. We try to help them in any way we can. And that's the best part of my job. I love helping people. I have 3 kids, and they went to Chapel Hill Middle School, but then they went to Douglas County High School for IB. So they're 3, Joel, Olivia, and Anna. Guess how old they are? I'll tell you. They're 19, 21, and 23. Joel is in Firefighter Academy for Douglas County. He went to Georgia Southern. Olivia is at Kennesaw State. Did you go to Kennesaw? What did you go to Kennesaw for?
Sports. I went there for sports.
There, hootie hoo. And so Olivia is at Kennesaw State. She is a junior studying animation. And Anna is at Savannah State in Savannah, Georgia, and she is studying business and marketing. So those are my 3 children, and they are like, oh, Wakanda forever. I love them. So anyway, I love my kids. I have 3 kids, so I love helping people because I'm a mommy, and I know how mommies are supposed to help. We're the glue in the family.
What are your plans for the city of Douglasville? Is there anything interesting coming up that you can talk about?
Yes, ma'am. I'm excited to tell you, if you've been downtown near CVS and all of that, there are big cones all over the place. There's a highway. It's called Highway 92. It was a $118 million relocation project, so people won't get stuck when the train is coming. They can go under the underpass. Around the corner from that is Jesse Davis Park. And so $25 million is being put into Jesse Davis Park to build the park up. And we have downtown Douglasville near City Hall is going to be an amphitheater where we'll have great concerts and all kinds of fun, a dog park, splash pads, town green. It's going to be fabulous. I can't wait for you to see it. It'll be done in 2023, the amphitheater part for concerts. I'm trying to bring Gregory Porter here. Do you know who that is? He sings. He does a wonderful job.
Who has inspired you in life?
Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Let me just name 2 that really inspired me. My grandmother, her name was Lily Mae Harlan. She's from Mississippi, and she was really little, like 4'11", but she was very powerful. So my grandmother and my mom, her name was Hattie Mae. Those are good Southern names. And so my mom was such a great inspiration. She would do everything for us. She stayed home with us when we were younger. Then she went back to school, got her college degree. She became a director of Head Start. And so my mother was very inspirational because she had us reading all the time. I love books even to this day. I know a lot of stuff is online, but I go to sleep with a book curled up because reading is the gateway to any other subject. So those are my best inspirations, my mommy and my grandma.
What are some ways you like to help the community?
I like to help the community to be a little more loving. We've had a lot going on since COVID in the past couple of years, and it's an awakening, and people have to realize that we're all important. And just like the body, you see the face, and you all have such beautiful faces. So people see the faces, but sometimes you want to hide your toes until the summertime when you go to the beach. But every part of the body is important, even your baby toe. If something's wrong with your baby toe, or it gets really hurt, your balance is off. So I want everyone in the city of Douglasville to know that they're important. And that's the thing that is just paramount for me. That's the most important job, is to serve everyone. It doesn't matter what side of town you live on, how large your home is or how small, that we're all important, just like the body. Everything on the body you need. You need your eyes and you need your toes and your knees. Head, shoulder, knees, and toes. Okay.
Finally, we have a question from one of our friends, Trip. He wants to know, what is your favorite children's book?
The Places You Shall Go by Dr. Seuss, because it talks about the imagination and anywhere that you want to go. I love that. I love Cat in the Hat. Oh my gosh, I have so many. But you know, Danny and the Dinosaur, you may not know. Do you ever heard that book before? Danny and the Dinosaur. And that was one of my favorite books. And I was really, really young. And Little Bear. It's too many. I love books. But those are just a few of my favorite books.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us today, Mayor Robinson. I feel like we have learned so much about what you and the City Council do for the city.
Thank you so much for having me. You all are so beautiful, and I'm so excited and inspired to see the future. We have the next president and Supreme Court justice here to just run the governor of Georgia. So I look for great things from you guys. If you ever need me, come and see me anytime, and I'll feed you or something to your parents. Okay, thank you.
That was a lot of great information, Freddie. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I learned a lot. It's great seeing what all our city leaders do. And it's nice to know that if my family or someone has an issue, that we can go to a city council meeting and just talk about it.
So true. You know what that means?
Mail time!
Hey, Emily. Hey, Freddie.
Hi.
Hello, Daria.
Hey. What have you guys been doing today?
Well, we've been learning all about the mayor and council and what they do and how they lead our city.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's neat.
Well, I have a letter for you guys.
Yay!
Thank
Love
you.
letters.
You're welcome.
Oh, yes.
Thanks, Mel Carey.
See ya.
Bye.
See you later. All right, Freddie, are you ready to read our letter?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Dear Miss Emily and Freddie, I wanted to write you a letter and say thank you for all the things that you've been teaching us this week. I learned a lot about Keep Douglasville Beautiful and the police department and all sorts of things. I don't think I'll ever forget what I learned. Wow.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was. We did learn a lot this week, Freddie.
Oh,
What was
we
your
did,
favorite part?
Yeah. Oh, gosh. I really like the garden stuff and,
Oh, yeah.
of course, the dogs. But I think I really like the big garbage truck with the sanitation department.
Oh, that was cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
What about you? What was your favorite part?
Well, I really liked hearing about all the different parks that
Oh, yeah.
Douglasville has, and then what we just learned today about the mayor and the city council and what they do and how they lead our city. I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you all learned a lot this week, too. Hope you'll join us next time. Bye.
Bye. I really like the dogs, too, though.
Yes.
Should we get a dog? Can we get a dog now?
We'll talk
He
about
could be a
it.
canine dog. He could be good for the
No,
home.
no, it can't be that kind.
Oh,
Maybe we could get a little dog.
A little bitty dog?
Yeah.
Okay, we could do that.
Yeah.
Smaller than me? Like a chihuahua?
That would be a good size
A
for a
Chihuahua?
small apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go to the animal shelter.